attached to it. I condemn that. And so what I am seeing here in the picture, and yesterday I saw the petition being petitioned by the national executive of the opposition New Patriotic Party. Well, yes, it is good to petition, but you see, sometimes that's why when it was yesterday, they went silent. Today, it is about you. You are crying that people should come to your aid. That is why we are saying that when I see somewhere and I see that your house is on the fire, I should be the first person rushing to put, to quench the fire. I shouldn't sit aloof and say that after all, it's my neighbor. It's my neighbor's house. It is not mine, so I don't care. Because yesterday they were in power, it was okay. They didn't care. They were assaulting members of NDC. They were accusing ordinary Ghanaians. They were beating judges who were seen not to be aligned with them. It was okay. Today, it is about you. Now you are crying. That is what I'm talking about. That's the hypocrisy that I'm talking about. In as much as I condemn it, I think that it shouldn't be a New Patriotic Party. They should not. They don't have the moral right to petition any police in this country to arrest when it comes to matters of election violence. Really? They do not have the moral right. In as much as that I condemn the action of our vice chairman, I condemn the action of Azoka, whoever that assaulted the third vice chairman of NPP. I think it should be any other person rather than NPP petitioning IJP.
If you condemn it, should Chairman Azoka be arrested?
Well, I am saying that I will come there. I condemned his actions. He went far. Whatever the provocations, I wasn't there. I wasn't close to the scene.
Prior to this, he even issued threats to the minority leader.
Well, we'll get there too. So that is what I'm saying. He went too far, in all of this. But I'm saying that in as much as that I condemn, but I think that morally, the New Patriotic Party should not be the entity to be petitioning for the arrest, because yesterday they didn't do that. It was okay for them.
But today you are in power, you have an opportunity to right the wrongs of yesterday.
That is what I'm saying. That is why before I spoke, I condemned it, and I said that the mandate given to the NDC, and for that matter, His Excellency the President, is for him to reset this country. And that was what he told the people of this country. And everybody can attest to the fact that the president has started resetting this country. And what I'm saying is that we, the members of NDC, must also support him to reset this country. And so we should not be seen doing what our chairman was seen doing. But I'm again saying that
if you punish your chairman, won't you set an example to
I don't have a problem if the chairman is punished, but I will come there. But it is not you and I that must take that up. It is the police, and my brother said it right here. You can see there's a police officer struggling to separate them. You are there to ensure. Of course, they were trying to ensure that there was law and order. But I think that whatever, they are the best to tell us what happened at that particular moment. And so if there should be any arrest, they should be able to have effected the arrest there and then, which I will support. They should have effected the arrest there and then, because I don't think that if they had done any arrest, John Mahama, knowing him and working closely with him, I don't think he would have picked phone to say that, why did you arrest man? No, he's not that type. Because the man has assured the people of this country that as country, and when we have gotten to, if you look at when we won our independence, the genesis, the history of Ghana, we have gotten to a point that we must live up to where Ghana is supposed to be, which is we must do things right. He wouldn't have interfered at all. That's not the kind of leader we have. Unlike in the past, that even when the commissions he himself set up, if they come out with a report that he thinks he has contrary, view on the conclusion of the report, he will put it somewhere. He will not even make it public for you and I to also look into it and have our own comment. No, John Dramani Mahama, the president of the republic, is not that type. He's somebody who believes in, righteousness. And so he wants to do things right. So if the police had affected any arrest there and then, be it our vice chairman, his bodyguard, whoever, or John Dramani Mahama, the president, wouldn't have interfered. This is what I just want to assure you. But again, I'm saying that petitioning for arrest, I think that New Patriotic Party do not have the moral right to petition for the arrest of Azoka, because they, when they were in power, it was okay. They should not. It should be any other person. It can be any civil society. It could be you. It could be any other person. But I am saying that morally, it should not be New Patriotic Party.
It's their third national vice chair.
Of course, yes. I'm saying that. So I can assert you here. But that doesn't mean the City FM. Somebody else can say somewhere. And say, no, what I've done to you, I think I know it's too far. The person, any other person can petition. But it doesn't necessarily mean that because you are a staff of City FM should mean. And one City FM is not in a position morally fit. Because when they do, somebody will say, why should City? Because in the past you were caught or you were found doing these things. So morally, they will make the case a bad case for you. That's what I'm saying. So APP should not be the entity that is petitioning IGP to effect arrest. Do you understand? Because morally, they make it, the people who would have sympathized will say,
okay, so the MPP doesn't have the moral right.
They don't have the moral right.
This.
Yes.
Do you think the IGP should arrest Chief Azoka?
I am not thinking IGP should. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I condemned it. From where I
based on your condemnation, should we be arrested and punished?
Based on, I am saying that IGP, he's the Inspector General of Police, and he's in charge of peace, and he's in charge of prosecution. I mean, in this country,
if he thinks the Attorney General is in charge,
yes, of course, yes, but I mean, together with them, they are out.
Yeah.
So if he thinks that what happened, I don't think something. That's why his men were on the ground,
right?
And they saw whatever happened. That's what I'm saying. That if what happened actually amounted to arrest, they should have affected the arrest there. And so for me, I want to blame the police too.
Right.
They should not also wait for public should always cry that this should have been done before they will not be inviting the person taking action or now taking action.
Right.
They were at the ground. And I don't think that if, like what he said here, perhaps if they were afraid that because Azoka is a vice chairman for ruling party NDC, NDC would have reacted. We are not like MPP.
Right.
We believe in the law and we want to protect the Constitution of Ghana. If the Constitution says that somebody who violates any other person's right must be arrested, so be it. And I don't think if they had arrested Azoka, that would have been any. I mean, once it's about law, NDC, we are ready to respect it, and we've demonstrated that in countless. We are law-abiding entity. We've demonstrated that on countless occasions. We are not like the New Patriotic Party, the MPP, my brother's party.
I think he's excited about the law-abiding nature.
Yeah,
of the
course. He's excited. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But he knows NDC, we are law-abiding because the Constitution, you know, was initiated by the party. We cannot come out with something and go against it. NDC, you know, when we started this Constitution in 1992, put into, you know, they boycotted it. And so for them, from day one, they never respected this Constitution. That is how come anytime they got opportunity to rule this country, they do things as though there's no Constitution governing this country. And so that's what I'm saying, that it should not be the entity New Patriotic Party. They do not have the moral right to participate because they've done things worse than that in the past, and nobody saw any participation coming from them. So today they should keep quiet and allow other Ghanaians, including you and other people out there who should be saying that Chairman Azoka should be arrested. They should be calling on IGP and not New Patriotic Party. They don't have that moral right.
Thank you, Honorable. We have a number of issues to look at, so I'll give you 2 minutes on this, and then we can move on.
Nana, I'm really confused how my honorable brother is mixing morality and criminality. A crime is a crime. A crime is a crime. And I'm really surprised at how he has majored in mixing what moral rights somebody has in reporting a crime or seeking some redress for some criminal act that has been perpetrated on the person. So I think that he should be able to separate the two. And when he says at the end, he talks about the NDC, I recollect the president who today he believes is putting the reset agenda in place. He has touted the violent nature of the NDC in the past. He has reminded us of where the NDC came from, the roots, the revolutionary roots of the NDC, and anybody who had lived in this country throughout that period or read extensively about it knows where the NDC are coming from. And it's You see, the policeman who is standing there today, one of the reasons the policeman is afraid to act is that no, the NDC do not even leave. Even the Chief Justice of the Republic had not been spared. They told us whilst they were in opposition that when they come into office, they will take off the Chief Justice. And even the Chief Justice.
Like you are reaching.
Oh, I am not. Even the Chief Justice has not been spared. How much more a policeman from Tesano or from